everyone, Phildrain here, and this is a video to showcase the Super Mario game I worked on a while back. I just wanted to show it to people. I talked about it in the other video, but never really showed it, so I'm actually going to show it to you. And I'll be showing you some other stuff as well in this video. This is like a kind of just a follow-up, I suppose, of different ideas and different games I've worked on. So this is the Super Mario game. It does have its own music to it, or music that I actually created. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this. It's not that great. It was just a start of what would have been a finished song. Hopefully you can hear this. Yeah, that was basically that. So that's just the song for the first level, which actually wouldn't have fit well, may have fit the level graphics and art at the time. Well, but that was a while back, so we'll have to see. Anyways, the game was designed to take ages to load and basically be very hard to make, because I wanted to check, do effort. I wanted to see how much effort I could put into a game, so that's what this is about. I'll show you the code as well, and you'll see what I mean by effort, because what I'm going to show you might blow your mind, so prepare yourself. And I'm not even lying when I say the things that I'm going to say in a few minutes once I show you this game. There is no music in the game though, it's just graphics and stuff like that. It's basically kind of what you saw in that picture of Super Mario Kid: The Lost Presents on the other video before, just a little bit different. It does take a while to load, so I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it's very quick. So yeah, I did all of this. I animated this frame by frame, not by code. All that's done in images loaded onto a surface, and there's 900 to 800 on each one of these different parts of this title screen. As you can see, the lighthouse kind of sort of fits in a bit more than it did before, although it still doesn't fit in that much in my opinion. But it does actually animate a little bit, which I actually didn't realise. So yeah, it has a title screen, and you have start, load, and quit, and it will quit the game, but I don't want to quit it. I don't want to press that button. But when you press start, it shows you press the button, and then here you go. This is the Mario game. So you can move around and jump, and there's actually collisions. So if I jump here, I jump down like that. Then if I press up, then I jump up here. See, I won't fall down. But if I go off here, yeah, then I fall down. It uses bounding boxes, hence why it's like kind of weird. And this is because the bounding boxes haven't been positioned correctly at this point. Until you get to here, then it is. And yeah, there's the first power-up, which was supposed to be on the left, way on the left there when that big gap was, but I hadn't moved it, and I was going to change the level around a bit for that purpose. So yeah, this is kind of what I've done. And that is an enemy, that orange thing. I drew all this art, by the way. I drew the orange enemy, I drew the ground, I drew those little red things, I drew the sky, I drew the sea, I drew the clouds, just not the font, and the orangey brown colour, no, the brownish colour on the level 1 lazy sunset timer thing. That was done through SDLTTF, but yeah. Yeah, this is all there is. The level goes on for ages, and when you get right near the end, then you can see that there's actually the screen's not being cleared. Because this is when I just first got into learning how to do programming, so this is like the first game I ever made, really, to be honest, like proper one. Although I did use Game Maker back in the day. But anyways, yeah, so that's that. That's all there is to this game, really. So that's that game. I'll show you the code now. So the code is over, this is going to blow your mind, not joking, it is over 129,788 characters and 1,723 lines. So basically I loaded in every image manually, so I sat there for a whole day loaded in each one of these. I swear to God, with some music on. That shows you how much determination I have in life. Yeah. And that's just that file, and then you get to the other ones, and I used threads in this, which was so stupid. I should have used Boolean variables instead of threads, but that was before I knew about any of this, any of like this Boolean stuff I was still learning. So this code is very old, and using delays and stuff, it's retarded, it's stupid. But yeah, that was a long time ago. So that's that. And let's see what else can I show you now. I'll show you C platform. Let's see what this is, just out of curiosity. Oh, it's just a green field rect background. Oh, here's another Ruby thing I made. Yeah, basically I was going to make a little link clone, but never really finished it. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's see, we can click this and go. Yeah, it'll write the command line depending on what key I press, right or left. Thanks to Gosu, which basically is like SDL. Oh yeah, this was my attempt at trying to make a 3D game for one of my first commercial game that I'm going to be making. So I actually did my own 3D models, which I can show you in a second. Let's see if it loads up though first. Yep. So I did this all myself. I was just like, you know what, I'm going to make the game myself with whatever I'm capable of doing without making an engine. That's stupid. I shouldn't have done that. And this was supposed to be the title screen, which isn't finished. None of this is finished work, or even decent. Well, it's pretty decent, but it isn't finished. And if you press enter, or I don't know what happens actually, I think you have to wait or something. Yeah, and that's supposed to be the 3D model, I think. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, that was supposed to be the wall, but I never finished it and got tired of it pissing me off. So I'll show you the model anyways. Oh, I shouldn't have opened up Mud, I should have done the walkroom one. I'll open that then instead. Unless I don't have Blender anymore, which I don't. Oh, I do have Blender, so that's right. So this is supposed to be some of the floor, or the starting of the floor anyways, of the 3D design of the floor. Obviously the actual concept art looks similar to this, but not exactly obviously, but yeah, that was supposed to be the floor of the choice room. So when you actually get into the game, you're actually you start like this, and obviously there's a wall here, and right down the hall is a big hall, very big hall. There's like this black door. That's basically, the door isn't actually like a door. It's like a gap in a wall with like black liquid going around it and in it over and over again. And then there's like these metal, like aqua metal structures that send orange energy down to the black liquid gap thing at the end. So, and then you go in there, and then you go into the choice room and all that kind of stuff. So yes, I've done a bit of 3D work, although that 3D work isn't very impressive per se, but it shows that, you know, I've done a bit of it. Although the walls look better, I think the walls are much better. If I can show them to you, I don't know if I can show it. Is this a picture or is this actually a model? Oh, it's a picture. Oh God. here's the walls. Yeah, this is much better in my opinion. So the walls are supposed to be like really weird sort of like design. Why they're yellow I have no idea, but yeah. So that's kind of really not the greatest modelling of a wall, but you know, starting point. I like to do everything basically in a crappy way and then go back and keep refining it until it's perfect. So as you can see, I kind of started to do that a little bit, or started working on it, but you know, just didn't finish over here, and I would have carried on going over it and over and over it, doing each bit, and yeah, it's just crazy. So yeah, that's the whatever that is, and it's the starting of what will be my commercial game, but I'm actually not going to be doing that anymore. I've got a programmer, an artist, who's going to be working with me to get my first game design done, or my first video game idea book done, mainly because I don't like technical stuff, and I don't like to wait on my own art. I'd rather someone draw it for me and wait for them, rather than me draw it and wait for myself, with the worry of not being as good as I hoped, you know what I mean? So I need to work on my art and stuff before I'll not take over, but like continue on, I suppose is the better word to say. You know, continue on with what is already going on. So here's a website, another website I did. If it decides to load anytime soon. Firefox, man, you're the worst. This is why you're not the top best. Oh, screw this, I'm going to open it up in Chrome. Watch this, Google Chrome. Look how quick that was. It's just, whoa, see, Firefox, you're wrong, you're not very fast. This was the starting of a website design, so it looks pretty decent. I love this, kind of, a little bit. I like it a little bit, it's alright. But I could have done better, personally, but, you know, it's a starting point. Oh, I have made games for the Game Boy Color, but not really games, and more like text rendering to the screen and stuff like that, more than anything. I've done it on the Nintendo DS as well. I can show you some of those things when I actually have them working and done again, because I haven't actually been doing anything on the Game Boy, stuff like that, for a while. So here's image pixel manipulation. Basically what I've done is I took a pixel here and moved it to here. As you can see, it's got the FF value, which means red, green, blue and alpha, but it's 255 alpha. I started working on a game bot, so this actually, when you press this button, it will keep spamming an actual key press, if I remember correctly. Let's try it. Can't remember if it might be W or like I think it's the forward button that it keeps spamming. Yeah, I believe it is, and it's still doing it actually as well. Oh, somebody messaged me. Ah, right, I've got to go, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Have fun.